Hello, my fellow VSGers. This is Jote Saint and my sidekick, Frankensleeve. Today I'd like to talk to you about a common question I see on the forums, and that is what kind of blender bottle to get to mix up your shakes. And as you can see, this one is called blender bottle. They're sometimes called shaker bottles, but this is a very good little bottle. I picked up a 2-pack of these at Sam's Club for around $13, but you can get a single unit at usually like Walmart. I haven't seen them anyplace else but Walmart's, but they were about $7 a piece at Walmart, and these are handy little bottles. They do a very good job of mixing up your shakes. I prefer to put an extra scoop of protein powder into my shakes, and this bottle does a very good job of shaking up that powder and getting it mixed into the pre-mixed shake that I usually have. And one of the keys to this little bottle is this little stainless steel spring in there. It's amazing how much of a difference this little spring will make to your shakes. It will just bust up all the clumps and any type of adhesions in there. This thing will scrape all the powder off the edges of the interior of the bottle, so you don't have much of any powder or waste that you don't get to drink. I think one of the keys to this little bottle being so effective is that it's kind of hard to see, but it does have a curved lid on the inside, and I believe that allows this little spring to hit up in here and knock loose any powder that might get stuck. And there's very little residue left up in there, as I said. One of the features I do like the best about this is the lid. It does not take a whole lot of effort to tighten this down. I mean, once you get it snug, it is watertight and will not leak when you shake it. The other feature I like about it is how difficult it is to get the top off this thing. It seals very good, so you can't just knock it off easily like that. You hear it snap on there, it is on there. And if you want to get it off, you guys should actually put quite a bit of pressure on your thumb to get this lid to pop open. Let me close it back up and put the spring back in it. I like devices that are multiple purpose use, and one of the things I found that's very good, besides mixing up my powder into my pre-mixed shakes, is being able to use this as a shaker bottle whenever I want to mix up like stew mix or powdered gravy mix when I'm making my dishes. You just put it in here with some warm water, shake it up, and if you've ever messed with like McCormick's or any other brands of powdered spice mixes, you know, it's always a big hassle to get the powder mixed into your dish, or when you pour it in there, the dish will be too hot and it'll clump the powder and cook it, and so you want using a spoon to try to smash out all the little clumps. This thing will knock out all those clumps and pre-mix it with some water, and just makes it much easier to blend in your stew mixes and gravy mixes into your dish or your pot of water. Also, it doubles as a shake weight. Fill this thing up. It'll hold more than 20 ounces. The top graduation on this thing is at the 20-ounce mark, but it has quite a bit more space, so you can potentially put over a pound of water in this thing, and you have your own shake weight. I would shake it, but this thing gets really loud if I don't have liquids in it with that spring bouncing around in it, so I'm not going to make that noise. And the only real drawback I found to this is on the back here. It's very tough to see the graduation levels on it. I have to hit it with the light just right, and it would have been great if they would have somehow colored all these graduation marks. They are raised, so it does help that you can feel them and find them on the bottle. And I usually have to take a Sharpie about once every month and remark the 16-ounce level on this one, because that's where I usually fill mine up to. But the Sharpie does wear off. Nothing, you think Sharpie writes on anything and stays permanent, but it doesn't take but a few washes on the outside, and this the Sharpie will get rubbed off. So that's the only real drawback I found to this. So like I said, this is a very good bottle, the blender bottle. If you need something to shake up your drink mixes, something to shake up your mixed drinks, or something to shake up your powdered spice blends, this does an excellent job. And one more useful purpose you can use your little bottle shaker for is as a alternative to the Thigh Master. Just place a little spring between your knees and crush away. Take that, Suzanne Summers. So this is Jote Saint and Frankensleeve signing off from VSG Land. And remember, keep pimping that sleeve.